All right. I have a question for the women of Earth. All right. Do you seriously believe that any man on this world cares about you? Remember, caring is a good thing. Do you seriously believe that any man on this any man on this planet, cares about the women or the children or anyone or anything but themselves? All right, now think about it. Before you answer, let me show you something. All right, if you look at this world, North America is like a face right there with a big load of shit being dumped on top of it. All right, now if you look at Central America, it's like a giant 3, and the Bermuda Triangle is right beside it. All right, so number 3 with a triangle. If you look at the world, look at the Pacific Ocean, and it's almost like a complete big blue circle. All right, so you think a circle with a 3 and the Bermuda Triangle. So a 3 with a circle and a triangle. If you take a circle at 3 o'clock and draw a triangle after writing the alphabet in a circle, it points to the letters of Chris B. That's me. All right. Now, if you look at the word God, let's say this to this here. God or good is 704, which like on a clock is 704. You go around 3 times and it becomes 31 and 28. Draw an X to connect the dots, and it becomes like a skull and bones. 314, 728. 314 is pi, which is a circle misspelt with this S, is like that. And then backwards, that's El Chris, which is God Chris. And then 728 is like this. So you get God is Chris, 728, or the most good person. If you take 728C for 728 Chris, and it becomes 728.3, and on a phone, it's save. All right, so it's like save God Chris July 28th. All right, now if you look at what mankind, the men of this world, have done, the artistic, the cryptic story they've created. All right, if you look at Canada, it's like the lakes in the northern Canada are shaped like an H-E-L-L. All right, which is hell. All right. So northern Canada is basically hell. Hell is like an 8 for H and then E-L. H it is an 8 like that, which combined is H8 for hate, and then L is one of the names of God, so it's like hate God. All right, which means when you hate God or good beings, you hate everything they represent, which is goodness. All right, so think about it. Now, this ritual of, and like I said, if you look at the old maps from the 80s, the world looks slightly different than this. None of this ocean map crap like this right here with the fist punching the head and stuff like that. No, none of that kind of crap. None of the ocean floor collapse, and none of the. You can't really see the face and stuff like that. It's just basically like this is all a disgusting game where they molested and butchered the maps. They molested and butchered the language. They molested and butchered the characters for a story, for an amusement, to ruin the species and ruin every man, woman, and child on the planet and make this the worst planet to ever exist. So now go back to the original question. Do you really think the men on this planet would create something like this if they actually cared about you or your children? Or if they're just using you for pleasure while they scum up and ruin everything and send a fuck you message to the universe and to the creator and everything? No? Like, really think about it. Would men capable of love and compassion and stuff like that create children, give them the cryptic identities of God, and then ritually molest, rape, and butcher them for amusement if they were capable of being good people? You know? Doesn't that sound like something seriously fucked in the fucking head evil motherfuckers would do? You know what I mean? Yeah. So when you look at what mankind, the men of this world, have done to ruin the planet and ruin the species, doesn't that kind of say that they don't give a shit about you? They don't care if they drag down and destroy every woman and child on this planet? No? So really think about that. The next time you look at a creepy little bastard pig man who wants to stick his dink in you or whatever, just remember, this is what they do for fun. to good people. They take good children, and they've also, there's women who are part of this story as well. I know of at least 3 women who are characters in this story with cryptic identities, of cryptic godlike god or goddess identities, who have been being mind controlled, molested, defiled, whored around, double characters and stuff like that. Like seriously, this is a gross story that the species has been creating. Yeah. And so really think about it. If men cared about you, would they actually do something like this?